It's another hot day in July, and I'm going to punish myself, I guess. I'm going out on another overnight camping trip. I've got the buggy all packed, wheeler's all ready to go. I'm up here at Zealand, my usual trailhead. And this week I plan on staying right on the Keswick, so Fraggle Rock's right up at the headwaters of the Keswick. That's where I'm going. I guess we'll go up Route 16 today, up the Trans-Canada Trail, at least as far as Barton, and I'll see from there where I want to go. I've got to go over up the Deersdale Road, the Irving Road, Paul Road this morning to go to Fraggle Rock. Construction going on right there. Here, I've decided I'm going to take the old rail trail, the TCH trail or whatever it's called, Route 16, take it out to the Hall Road and just follow that up to the Fraggle Rock Road, just for a change. The trail kind of follows, you can't see it there with the GoPro, but the west branch of the Keswick is right on my right here, and as a general trend we follow that most of the way up through, almost up to its headwaters. I don't know how to take this trail here. It's kind of windy and a lot of blind turns in it. Now from here, we're on the Deersdale Road. We're about 18 miles or 30 kilometers from Gorby Gulch. We won't be going that far today, I don't think. There's the West Keswick. We had a fair amount of rain, but it's not real high, I wouldn't say. Okay, there's the Fraggle Rock Road. That road that goes out through there, that'll take you to South Becquigwemik Lake, and in through, that's the old South Becquigwemik Road, and you can go in through and hit the new road, and it'll take you through to Cloverdale. And if you keep going that way, you can go to Balancing Rock, Gorby Gulch. But this is the way we're going today. beaver has a spot here. I don't know if that's an active dam. Usually on an active dam, water will be clear up to the top of the dam. We're not too far from Fraggle Rock. About a kilometer. I guess I can check in. I should get good phone reception here, I think. Oh, another 15 minutes should take us down to the camping spot. I'm hoping. And there's been a track or two down there, I think probably yesterday, so probably get down there all right. Now whether we can get any farther where I want to go fishing, I don't know, but we'll find out. It's getting pretty warm, so I'm going down in the shade. Road there, that's the older trail. I don't know if you can get through there or not. We'll try that on the way home maybe. Doesn't look like it's being traveled too awful much. Maybe it's blocked. It always was a little rough. There was a beaver pond on it. Dried up beaver pond. This was a pretty good road at one time. Pretty good bridge across the Keswick, although it's fallen into terrible disrepair. And it was all planted out through here. I see the trees are starting to look quite big, getting close to harvesting size, so they'll probably be in here within the next 10 years and cut it. Now that road right there takes you into the outlet of Sills Lake, just up over the hill from it. Stop. Don't see much of an intersection here, but must be a squirrel crossing or something. Oh, yep. Two-way stop. We're just almost at Fraggle Rock. I think that was probably a beaver pond in there at one time. Yeah. It's been a long time. There we are. We are at Fraggle Rock. I see I camped here a couple of years ago. Made a little fire pit and it's still here. Boys, it's getting bushed in. That road there will take you down to the Keswick. We'll investigate that in a little while, but that's Fraggle Rock right there. And this is where I plan on camping. It's a massive rock. Right here might be the best place to set the tent. There's a good spot for those until I leave. Have a proper garbage. Well, we'll see if we can get over to the brook. Oh, it's being traveled. Means it's being fished. Oops. It's getting pretty rough. Better have a look at it before I cross it. Yes, sir. Yeah, she's getting pretty rough. Oh, still crossable, I guess. And rough on this end. Doable. Doable, I guess. I guess we'll cross and getting worse and worse over the years. Ooh, maybe I'm not going any farther. Doesn't look like it. I don't even know where the road is anymore. Yep, I guess that's the end of the trail. The road's down there, but I'd have to go over that beaver dam. And then I don't think I could get back up across it without destroying the dam, and I don't really want to do that. So, I guess I'll turn around and fish back at the bridge. I think what I'll do, I'll go back across the bridge. There we go. There. And I'll fish here and get my water and back to camp. Should be able to get a fish or two out of that. I'd only need one or two to go with my salad, which I'm having tonight, and maybe some bologna. Yeah, I used to be able to drive out through that way, clear out through to the Valley Forest Road, but you can't no more. Anyway, I'm not going to video while I'm fishing here. It's too hot. Just want to try and get a couple of fish and get out of here. Get back to my nice shady camp spot. So if we can get something out of that pond right there that hasn't been fished out too much, that'll be great. Well, I've got my fish, enough for supper. I'm going to get a little water now for my campfire jug, just in case I want a campfire or need some extra water. Clean the fish and get back to camp. There's supper. Feels good. It's a hot day. Almost feel like going for a little swim, but I don't think I will. But the water feels good on the feet. I wonder how many years it's been since this bridge was built. Probably 50 years ago, I'm guessing. let's get back to camp. There we are. Okay, let's see if we can't climb this sucker. It's a big rock. Okay. I think this is where you climb it, right here. All right. I managed to climb up. Whew. It was a hard climb for me. I'm getting old, I guess. Anyway, I'm up here, up on top of Fraggle Rock. There's my camp down below. It's a beautiful evening out here. It's a little bit muggy, but not bad. Not as hot as I thought it was going to be. I think I'll sit up here for a little while, recover. And then going down's a lot easier. A little bit more dangerous. Basically, you just kind of slide down and hope you stop before you hit something. Yep. Before and just after sunset, I thought I'd come up here to the clear cut, check my phone. We got about a half moon up there. It's pretty nice up here. Temperature's just perfect. I thought it was going to rain there a little earlier, but I escaped it, I guess. Over that way is High Point, I believe. I'll have to check Google Earth to be sure, but I think it is. Fraggle Rock campsite. Even on a hot day, a fire at night feels pretty good. At least it kind of dries the air out a little bit. I'll let this burn down, then I'll probably go to bed. Haven't even set up my bed yet. It was so hot there today. It was too hot to stay in the tent, set up my cot, so I'll have to do that in a few minutes here. But it's too nice to go in yet. I'm all cleaned up. Campsite's all cleaned up. Fire pit looks better than when I got here. So we'll say goodbye to Fraggle Rock. Hard to say when I'll get out here again, but anyway, I'm all packed. All right, let's get out of here.